my friend, this is Paul Hutchings coming to you live from my home office today to talk about one of my very favorite subjects on planet Earth, passive income ideas. And as a matter of fact, this subject I think is probably of great interest to you because you got on Google or YouTube and you typed in passive income streams or best passive income ideas or just residual income. I'm not exactly sure what you typed in, but I know it had to do with this idea, this concept of building a pipeline from the marketplace to your bank account. And once the pipeline is built, money can just be pulled from the market and dump into your bank account over and over and over and over again. That's passive income, right? That's what we want to figure out how to do when we get on the internet and we look for passive income ideas. And today what I want to do in this video for you is share with you two of the best passive income ideas that I have ever run across. And do I have some experience? It's one of the things you want to do when you're watching a video is make sure the person that you're listening to has some experience, has some credibility. And so, let me give that to you right now. Give me just one quick second. I'm going to come over here to the side of my wall here. And I'm just going to show you a check that represents, and I think you can see my name on it. This is a check from a company, from an affiliate marketing company that's helped me to generate a tremendous amount of passive income in my life. So I have some experience. As a matter of fact, I got introduced to this idea of passive income about, let's see, it was back in about 2005. I was working a job that I didn't like, getting up early in the morning, going and working all day long, getting home at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and I was newly married, and then this job was sending me all over the country, traveling, making me miss things like my first wedding anniversary. And so it was right in this time frame that I started reading, and I remember opening a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki introduced me to this idea that I could literally set up a pipeline of money that dumped into my bank account. And when I first read it, I was like, is this really true? I mean, could this really be possible? Could this be something that I could have? I mean, at the time I was living in a single wide trailer house, and this was like one of the best ideas, honestly, that I've ever seen in my entire life, and I got so excited about it, and I started looking for different ways to generate passive income. I had a lot of ups and downs, tried a lot of different businesses, and what I want to do again in this video is through all of that, through the last 8 years of experience in failing, trying things that didn't work, finding a few things that worked here and there along the way, to where now it's 2013 and I'm shooting this video because I do have a couple of really good ideas that I want to share with you. The first one, is something that you may not have heard before, okay? And it has to do with real estate. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad, now don't get scared because it doesn't really cost a lot of money to do this first passive income idea. Real estate, I remember being a little bit fearful of real estate because you got to either go in debt quite a bit, you got to use other people's money, you're dealing with large sums of money. So when I first started learning how to do passive income, I thought, is there a way that I could start on a smaller scale? And with this thinking, I actually stumbled into one of the best passive income ideas that I've ever been a part of, and that is to invest in, are you ready? Single wide mobile homes. Now don't run away from the video, hear me out. Single wide mobile homes as rental opportunities. Now, there are some different types of single wide mobile homes. You don't want to just go buy a junky one because people are going to be, you're going to have renters in this thing. So it's got to be solid and stable. Let me give you an example of one of the ones that I bought. I actually bought, it was a 1963 title, but what had happened was the guy that owned this trailer had actually stripped it all the way down to the frame and basically built a house in trailer form on top of this frame. So it had thick walls, it was well insulated, it had an A-frame roof, it had double paned windows. I mean, this was pretty much a house sitting on a trailer frame, right? And I paid $10,000 for this mobile home. What did I rent it for? Well, for the last 4 or 5 years, I have been getting from that rental about anywhere from $450 to $500 a month. And we've got a little bit of expense because this one's actually sitting in a trailer park and we pay a lot rent on it. But cash flow, let's say we're cash flowing $300 a month. On a $10,000 investment, $300 a month cash flow times 12 months, that's $3,600 passive income over a year, which is a 36% return on your money, right? I hear people all the time talking about putting their money in banks and putting their money in the stock market for, anywhere from a couple percent to 8 to 12 to 14 if they're doing really well. Well, what about 33% return on your money, right? This is a passive income idea that works really well. Sometimes people say, well, I don't want to be a landlord. I don't want to deal with renters. And I understand where you're coming from because I've had a couple of bad experiences with renters. Well, a solution for this is to hire a rental management company, which I just barely did here in my hometown on another single-wide mobile home rental that I have here in my hometown. Hired a rental management company. They're interviewing the renters, they're running the credit checks, they're dealing with all the problems, they're dealing with the handyman when something needs to be fixed. They handle all that, and they send me a check every month, and they only charge 10%. So this particular rental, I'm gonna get about $650 a month from it. The rental management company is gonna charge me $65. Okay, so I'm still cash flowing a huge amount, and now that someone else is managing it, it falls much more in line with this passive income idea term where it really is passive, where I don't have to be involved an awful lot. Okay, so that's my number one passive income idea for you. My number two, and that's if you have some money that you just want to invest. If you got 10, 20, 30, 40, however much $1,000 you want to invest, that's a great way to get started generating some passive income. Now, what if you're starting out with no money, like I was back in 2005? I didn't have $10,000 to invest. I had to earn it, right? And I also didn't want to have a job, so I wanted to find a passive income vehicle that I could build that would dump money into my bank account over and over and over. And what I did is I tried multi-level marketing, I tried network marketing, I tried direct sales, I tried all these different things, and basically I joined about 14, 15 different companies, had a lot of failure in a lot of them, but I learned some really good lessons. But as far as passive income, didn't work out that great. When I was generating $1 to $3 residual, didn't work out that great. When I was talking to my friends and family, wasn't that great in terms of generating sizable passive income. Well, a couple of years ago, actually a little over a year ago, I stumbled across this little thing called the internet and this little thing called creating videos and blog posts that you can scatter out there on the internet that can literally be lead magnets, and you can have these little sales robots, these money-getting robots all over the internet collecting and doing the sales job, collecting the dollars from the marketplace, dumping the dollars into my bank account over and over and over and over again through this little thing called the internet and through this little thing called blogging. As a matter of fact, this check I showed you that had the amount of $81,000, that check is from internet marketing. It's from blogging, and then I also create YouTube videos. So this is another way you can generate some serious passive income. And I gotta be a little bit careful here when I say passive income, because with this particular business, I do still work about 4 hours a day, and that generates me, for pretty much this entire year, about $20,000 a month in income. Now, I'm not saying that's a guarantee that you're gonna make that money. What I'm sharing with you is that it is possible, and what I can do is share with you the best information that I have as to how to do that. And what I'd like to do, if that's appealing to you, if you're still watching this video, I tell you what that means, that you are excited about passive income, you're excited about getting into a position where you can have pipeline money dumping into your bank account over and over and over and over and over again for work that you did in the beginning, right? It does take some work to get all this set up, but you can get in a position. And how do I know this? Because I am now in this position. I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad back in 2005. started doing a little bit of investing, buying some mobile homes, working on this online marketing thing, and now here I am in 2013, and we've got a significant amount of pipeline money dumping into my bank account every single month. And I actually, if I could quit, I wouldn't even have to do the 4 hours a day, and I would probably consistently still see a considerable amount of pipeline money dumping into my bank account. So my friend, I stand here as a living witness to you that it is possible. You can do it. You can go from where you're at now, even if it's living in a single wide trailer house like I was a few years ago, and with the right coaching, information, mentorship, you can get into a position where you have pipeline money dumping into your bank account. And I want to help you get there. So, if what I've shared with you today on this video sounds appealing, what I would like to invite you to do now is visit my website, which is miraclemoneymachine.com. That's miraclemoneymachine.com. And when you put your information in that webpage, as soon as you click submit, you're going to go to another page where you're going to see about a 30-minute video that gets really into the nitty-gritty details of how this stuff works. And it's free. That presentation is free. In addition to that, I'm going to be sending you via email the best information I have as to how to create a passive income empire, if you will. And you know, you don't even really need that much to free yourself. When I first got started, I just needed $3,000 a month passive income to not have a job. Now I'm 5, 10, you know, I'm way over that $3,000 a month, but my point is, you can get to where you need to be with the right information. And that right information might just be waiting for you at miraclemoneymachine.com. And as a matter of fact, you know, one of the things I believe is, I believe that nothing happens by chance. I believe that things that happen in life, they happen for a reason. And I believe that you're watching this video right now, listening to me talk about passive income for a reason. And the fact that you looked this term up on the internet, that means because you have the desire, I believe that means you too have the potential to generate passive income in your life, and I would love nothing more than to help you do that. But I can only help you when you visit my website, miraclemoneymachine.com. So my friend, 2 great passive income ideas, single wide mobile homes, and internet marketing, my friend, miraclemoneymachine.com. Thanks for watching this video, and whatever you do, never give up on your dreams, my friend. Take care, and bye for now.